All right, hello, brothers and sisters. Welcome to the LettoChannels. We're not really on a recap today. I guess we're actually doing some live trading here before the market closes up. Let's have a look at our chart. I am short on HG copper. I'm short here from 6.3585. No, 636.05. So what we had forming here, you can see the magenta, not magenta, but the red colored rectangle here was an overbought condition Leto channels. I came a little late to the party, so I came in right here at this time. We had retraced to the moving average, and we're short from there. So I'm targeting the value area point of control. Well, what was the point of control? We have a new point of control that's at the entry level, but I'm targeting down at this price. It's about a $512 move. If we can get through this area of low volume, this low volume node at 3440, I'm hoping to push down to the point of control. Now that was also the prior, short-term low here at about 8:40 in the morning. So let's see. I think we might retrace up there. So we're at 312 in profit now. Copper can be a little tricky. Let's see if we get another little push up to this prior support or this moving average. I hope we don't break above it. But we've locked in some profit. How's your trading going? I hope you're having a good Juneteenth day. If you're trading today, let me know. I just finished making some breakfast. I'm having a cup of coffee. It is 9:46 in the morning here. Let's pop over to the 1 minute chart. So you can see that we were overbought in copper, and that's that rectangle I showed you on the prior chart. We're below the VWAP. This yellow line is our VWAP level. I like being short below that. There's some support here when we move down from the overbought into the VWAP. That's our first target, by the way, is the VWAP. So moving up from this overbought area, I would have targeted the VWAP level. The market is pushing up a little here. So the point of control is at 3605 in that area, and isn't it interesting? That's where we're right where the VWAP is as well. So in that price range. Markets are going to be closing generally here at like 12:30 Eastern. So let's get some trading in before we close for the day on Juneteenth. Maybe copper is set up here for another push downward. Had a good trade yesterday in copper, up 650 on that trade. I don't think we're going to get quite as far. So the gray area here is the value area on the market profile. So based on volume, point of control is this yellow colored plus sign level. And you can see that has moved around a little bit historically, but also we bopped up here on right after my entry. We did find support at the value area low, a volume low node. So this little blue is showing that there's very little volume that is traded at that price, very little volume traded down here, very little volume traded up here. And my volume profile indicator draws those as little dashed lines. So those are important support and resistance levels. Look at the one that was formed up here. So that one started at that point in time. You can see we kind of blew through it, but we came up twice and tested that. That would have been a great short opportunity. I just wasn't in play at that time. So it definitely found resistance at those levels. This one, you can see we missed it by a tick. All right. Now, another miss today was in gold. So this is the micro gold contract. We had two overbought signals here. Certainly would have been a nice move down from those levels. Good and down move there. I like trading natural gas. Nothing yet. It came close to the overbought. Crude had a nice buy signal here. Low side oversold level in crude. Outside of the value area, trading back to the point of control would have yielded some good numbers. Let's see, the 6E just almost hit overbought at the high there at about 850 some, 52 or so. Outside of the value area, trading back into it. I don't know. If we don't push lower here, guys, we might be putting a bottom in. I do have a buy order in the micro NASDAQ at the 26 level. We're just not getting down there. Came very close several times. So I'm looking at this as support at the 26 level. And if we get back to there, I do have exits at the two green lines, but I don't know. Maybe we're not going to hit it. Time will tell. All right, let's push down lower. Hope you guys are doing well. Hmm. Okay. My initial target was right here. That was a 30 tick gain. Let's see, I think it was 30 ticks. Oh man, I would have gotten out at target. Targeting 30 ticks, so that would have put us right here. But I got a little greedy, got to admit it. I'm holding out for a little bit more of a move. I don't know. Take a look at copper yesterday. That was a solid shot down from our entry. Look at that. This is yesterday's trade. I got in here and I got out there, but the market continued through the point of control down to outside of it. Look at that big sell-off in copper. Boy, that was a big move. I knew we were going down, but I didn't expect it that far. It's all right. You take your value out of the middle of the trend. Hmm. Let's see. This is my minute chart on copper. Yeah, this is where I got in yesterday. Look at that. I got in right at the high of the move yesterday, And this is a minute chart. We just sold off from my entry at 3,400. Wow, even more. 34 to the low. $4,100 move in copper sell off from my entry, but I got out at $600 or so, 650. Okay. You know what? That's life, right? That's trading. Okay, we need another push down here, folks. Y'all can hear me okay? Good, good, good. All right. Need to learn how to adjust my speakers. That would be better. There we go. Let's keep moving. All right. Oh, we hit that second time. Hit that level a second time, guys. Put our trailing stop above that resistance there. Copper can be a little snoozy, but I'm in no hurry to lose money. We want to make money here. Nice gentle drift downwards works for me. We had it yesterday. How do you guys like my new SPG MA envelopes? Our green triangles and our magenta triangles here. All right, come on now, copper. So the MA envelopes, basically, I print, once we hit this upper band, I start printing green triangles until we hit the center band. Real simple way to determine trend. I like it. It's working out well. One of the signals I'm going to be using it for is basically an overbought signal in LettoChannels. When do we actually get in? The simplest way to get in for me is to get in after the first bar closes completely below the center moving average. Another signal is when we first get a magenta sell trend signal. Another one is I like to sell off of a reversal low. So this was the first low coming in with a magenta triangle. I would have sold if we broke down below this level again. We just touched it here. That was just a little nudge. Um, I would like to maybe go on short here, trail it up a little bit. Stop would have been a little bit larger than I like, but I really like this low volume node level, this gray line here. Uh, Getting in later, this another downtrend here, a reversal. Go short right when we hit here is another option. Going short here, I'd put the stop at the opposite side of the moving average channel. Same thing here. I mean, obviously, if we would have gotten in short here, I would have put the stop somewhere up in here in the upper moving average channel limit. That's a big stop for me. I don't like to be that big. I entered this trade with an 8 tick stop. No, a 10, I'm sorry. This is a 25 tick range, so I don't like that. I'll do 10 ticks in copper. 10 ticks is all right. Hmm. You know what? We're in no hurry. We got another 2, 3 hours before the trading halts for the day. Holding on for target. I like the breakdown below the low volume node. Ideally, copper could go all the way to the low side of the value area, which is down here. So the value area is this red region on the volume profile centered around the point of control. It is where 70% of volume is calculated, centered again around the point of control level. Oh, this is looking good, guys. Come on, one more push down, my friends. One more push down, couple ticks. Ticks. And we're out at a 512.50 profit. Hmm. Well, I love it when it bounces, huh? Interesting. Let's take a look while we're waiting for that to materialize. There is I wouldn't have done it. So a few of you know about my expected high-low indicator. Uh, I should do some videos on it. I really like it. But looking at buying at R1, no, I'm sorry, buying at S1 and shorting at R1. So right here is an S1, a support level. Our S1 for this market is right here. So we're right here. This green stripe is the expected high-low indicator showing a buy signal here. Now, buying at S1 is somewhat of a losing proposition. 42% of the time, it's a winner, so it's not a good, win-loss rate. And also, it's on average that trade. If you went long at S1 and you held until you go flat at 4:30 in the afternoon, average trade is $500 to the loss. So, not usually a good time to be buying here. So what this tells us is that S1 is usually weak, right? Support here is weak. It doesn't usually favor the longs. Historically, over the last, I don't know, I think I've got about 70 days, 76 tradable days. So historically, this has been a weak support. It's a bad time to buy, so we're hoping that it goes down lower. That's what I'm shooting for. I just need a couple ticks. So again, expected high-low. It tells us how strong S1 is. And or how strong R1 is. And we can look at other support and resistance levels. Expected high-low lets us switch this out. Let's take a look at, for instance, how strong is S2, R2. So let's tabulate that. Going long at S2 is a 40% win rate, but on average it's a $20 trade. So it's a little bit favor the longs, not very strong. The day of the week shows Fridays as a bad day to do it. Fridays, we had 3 trades on Friday, and it was a big loser. So Friday is usually a down day. Come on, Copper. And I move my trailing down to here. Let's see if we get another push down, folks. I want this low volume node to act as resistance, right? We don't want to go above that. Maybe we'll get another push down. So we're trading the math here, right? We're not trading speculation. Statistically speaking, that is what we're speaking. We're talking the language of statistics. A lot of statistics and expected high-low indicator. A lot of stats there. So how strong has those levels been historically? Does the market respect S1, R1? Does it respect? Okay. Let's switch it over to the next level, R3, S3, another option. Now those are much improved. If we get all the way down to S3 and we buy, we only had one instance of that in the last 70 days. If we get all the way down to S3, we buy it and it was a winner for about 800 bucks. Not too bad. If we get all the way up to R3, it was a two-win, one-loss situation, and the average there was 521 per trade. So obviously, when you get out to those distances, it's much a less frequent occurrence that we hit those, but certainly would be profitable, right? So if you hold on, you're patient, and you enter at those levels, you get an improved chance of a win. Mm. Oh, we are flirting with the bottom here, guys. Come on, one more push down. All right. We did it, folks. Plus 512 on that trade. That's my only trade today, I think. I'm happy. I'm a happy camper. 512.50 on that trade, guys. Hey, thanks for joining me. It's been a pleasure. I love you guys. God bless you all. If you have any questions, feel free, guys. Feel free to email me and visit my store, store.sbgtradingcorp.com. God bless you guys and have a good day.